So this woman took a page out of the John Wayne Gacy playbook just to end a love rivalry, and here's the reason why. This is 59-year-old Sheila King Warner, who's just been convicted of a second-degree murder charge that dated back to a 30-year homicide case back in the 1990s. At the time the crime was committed, she was in her late 20s and just recently started working at a car dealership where she met her boss and actually started a love affair with him. And just like with all sneaky links, she no longer wanted to be the side piece, and so she took matters to her own hands. So then one day she decided to go to the store, bought some balloons, bought some flowers, and even bought a clown costume, put it all on, and went to the wife of the husband that she was having an affair with, and continued to unalive her by shooting her point blank in the face. And at that time, her 20-year-old son was at the house, and he saw the whole entire thing. The reason why it took 30 years for them to solve this case was just because of the fact that it took time for them to get the evidence they need to even convict her in the first place. Just because even though they had witnesses that were there, that saw her do it, as well as saw her buy the items, most of them either passed away from natural causes or from freak accidents, and so they weren't able to testify. As well as the fact that even though they found the clown costume and they found DNA evidence in the clown costume, in that time period the DNA that came back both as a man and a woman, but due to advances that we have now, they actually was able to tie her to the case. So here's the fucked up thing about this case. Sheila was arrested back in 2017 for this crime, but this year they just recently gave her a plea deal where instead of them giving her the first-degree murder charge, which came along with the death sentence, they changed it to second-degree murder, and she only has to do 12 years in prison. But since she already did 6 years in prison already, she'll be out in 10 months. And all the prosecutor looking at this as a win, but the defense team are looking at this as, my client gets out in 10 months. Who cares?